Hi YouTube, it's Arcade Machine 15 here. I just wanted to make a quick video talking about how shitty iPhone batteries are. Okay, so I have an iPhone 5S right here that I was restoring to be in mint condition. I succeeded at doing that by getting one that had a bad motherboard in it, and everything looked good. I put it back together and then tested it out, turned it on. What do you know? Bad battery. The thing would just keep on Apple logo rebooting constantly, meaning that the battery has a short in it or it just isn't working at all. So the battery that I pulled out of there was this one. And what's funny is there's adhesive strips that go in the back of the battery, one here and one here, and they're huge things. I don't know if this battery's stuck down there onto the yeah, it's already stuck down in there on this frame, but these batteries they they really are usually stuck in there. But this one wasn't, and this battery is completely fucked even though it looks good. It didn't do anything. So I tried getting a battery out of this frame, which I don't use, and that resulted into this battery being completely deformed. Even with heat applied, the battery just felt like it was like glued on there incredibly tight, you know. There was no way that this was going to be able to get off there easy, and then I did get it off there, and then when I got it off there, it was bent, and there was a little bit of air pockets, as you can see, and now it's completely fucked. So, that's just terrible. I don't know why the one that was bad was so easy to remove, and then the ones that are good are so hard to remove, and to further demonstrate that point, I have another motherboard somewhere that had another good battery in it, and I got it out with no air pockets. It looked in somewhat decent condition, and it did work in the phone. And then when I put it into the mint condition one, that's what I did when the first one didn't work. The one that's right there that looked fine, but it wasn't. When I put that battery in there that I got off and was pretty much in pristine condition after I removed it, it's having problems. Oh, look, it's at 10% now. Come on, focus. So what this one is doing is what it actually is doing, and this fucking iOS 7 really pisses me off. That's why I'm downgrading all my 4S's to iOS 6. But I'm trying to resell these after I fix them, but I can't do that when Apple has shitty ass batteries that go wrong. I get so many iPhones that have bad batteries, but they're usually the 5 and 5S's. They're just completely shit batteries, and they die so frequently. They lose their charge. They die so quickly most of the time when you get these phones that you got to replace them no matter what. And it's just insanely hard to do so without destroying the battery. And if you destroy the battery too much when you remove it, it can explode, which is extremely dangerous. So this battery, it's having some wonky shit. It was working in the other frame, but the other frame wasn't good looking. Obviously, this is like mint condition here. And you know what's going on? It's charging 1%, and then it'll die like 1%, and then it'll go down to like 5%, and then it may pick up another 1% to like 6%, but it just keeps going up and down, and it's just not being very, very reliable, and that obviously means it needs to be replaced. So I'm ordering a bulk of iPhone batteries, and I'm just going to put this out there. If you're going to restore an iPhone, just be sure to never reuse the same battery. And, to be careful with those batteries, because the good ones are always really tight in there, and, the ones that even hold somewhat of a charge seem to be somewhat extremely tight in there, but I don't know why the ones that are completely bad, that look good, like these ones, aren't even, like, adhesed on the frame at all. But yeah, I'm just really angry with Apple, and as you can see, still at 10%, it should have been at least, like, at 12 by now. And yeah, it's probably not going to move. It's probably going to go down 1%, to be honest. And it's extremely annoying that I put a phone together twice, and it has another problem the second time. And also with these new iPhones, since the iPhone 5, you got to be careful because the glass on the front of the screen is glued onto the border that goes around the edge of the glass, and they separate extremely easy. Like this one right here, you can see that it's actually, let me see if I can get in the light. It's separating there. You can see that little mark of the glass, and this side isn't like that. So Apple, your quality has really been going down the shitter, you know. And I don't know how much longer I can put up with this. It's still at 10. You know, I'm done with fucking iPhone 5S's for now because this is just really annoying that they put their cheapest batteries they can find in them. So Apple, if you're watching this, put some fucking good batteries in your phones. Like the 4S's were bad too, but I mean, they weren't this bad. This is like beyond the worst, you know, like Apple, get your shit together.